Instead of speaking about unconscious bias, I would prefer to speak about automatic associations. Our mind is like a computer with two processors. We have a first processor, which we call level 1, which is higher, deliberate, thoughtful, we control it. We have another processor, which we're going to call level 2, which works outside of our own control. For example, when we see a cloud, we think about the rain. Each time we see someone for the first time, we're going to provide this individual with attributes that might not correspond to the specific individual in front of us. We would then speak about an unconscious bias. These unconscious biases provide from our culture, our past experience, and the environment in which we live. Many people start to believe that women are at least as effective leaders or even more effective leaders than men when it comes to 21st century leadership. But no one has ever tried to measure the unconscious associations between gender and leadership and the impact the associations might have on actual behaviors. This is very important because we know that unconscious attitudes might have a stronger impact on our actual behaviors than our explicit attitudes and beliefs. The test is built into two parts. In the first part, we're going to measure explicit perceptions or explicit attitudes about gender and leadership. And in the second part, we're going to measure unconscious associations between gender and leadership. The test itself is very simple. You just need to log on a computer and do the test. And on the other hand, it's highly sophisticated. It's built using an algorithm that has initially been invented by Harvard researchers. And we know very well how to interpret the results of these tests. It's based on about 1,000 scientific publications using the same kind of algorithms. In times of economic crisis, it's even more important to make sure that the right person is selected for the right job, especially when it comes to senior position. Diverseo, the consulting firm I founded, has created a new approach to ensure that cognitive bias will not impact our ability to really select the right person for the right position. This is all the more important that in times of economic crisis, we tend to always select the same people, the people we know, and therefore we tend to leave aside most of the diverse people we might bring along and to make sure that the company is more profitable and more effective.